Today is Wednesday, May 31st, 2023, and my name is Mary Clements. And with us today is Sue Veerhall, Director of Oral History and Genealogy at Atlanta History Center. And also with us is Ivy Houston, Melissa Deane's daughter. We are here today to record the oral history of Miss Melissa Deane, who served in the U.S. Army Reserve during Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm, Enduring Freedom. Ms. Deane oral history is being recorded for the Atlanta History Center Veteran History Project in partnership with the Library of Congress. We're honored to have you with us, Ms. Deane, and thank you for participating in the project. To begin, would you please state your full name and year of birth?
Melissa Jo Deane, 1967.
Now, Ms. Deane, can you begin by telling us a little bit about how you grew up, where you from?
I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, in June 15th, 1967. My parents were stationed, my dad was in the military and he was stationed on West Point. So I do remember a little bit from West Point, like 3 and 4 year old, I was at the daycare, and then my dad got stationed to Fort McPherson, Georgia in 1974. So we moved to East Point, Georgia in 1974. And that's where I grew up. I can say I'm really from Georgia. And
what about school?
School, okay, I went to, somebody's phone. I went to elementary school and high school in East Point, Georgia. And I have 2 brothers, and so they were older than me. And I graduated high school in 1985. I joined the Army Reserve in January 1986.
Okay, Ms. Deane, okay. What did you do in high school?
High school, just the basics in high school I did. Yes, I was in track in 9th grade, and 9th grade I also twirled the rifle, part of the band. That was part of the band. We just twirled the rifle at the football games for 2 years. I did that. That was fun. I was in the different clubs and organizations in high school. Yes.
Did you go from there to college, or did you go straight to the military?
I went to 2 years of college at Clayton. It was called Clayton State College then. But I did join the reserve in 1986 of January.
Where were you stationed? Places you were stationed?
My basic training was at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. So I was there for the basic and A.I.T. And the A.I.T., my job was, it was called 75 Hotel, the MOS, but it was clerical admin work. That was my training.
Can you explain what that entailed?
Well, back then it was, books, and there was no computers to look up stuff, so we would always have to go to the regulations. And the regulations to find the information that we needed. It's not like it is now. Yes.
Okay. And then when did you go to Operation Desert Storm, Desert Shield? Desert Storm.
August of 1990.
And what was your job there?
It was still clerical admin, and we were stationed at Fort Stewart, Georgia.
Okay. Did you see it in action while you was in Desert Storm, Desert Shield?
No, we were just there as support in the back at Fort Stewart. We would send the soldiers over. We took the place of an active duty unit that went over to Saudi.
What about Enduring Freedom? When did you go there?
That was still like combined together. I think it changed names.
Okay, you went on the end of it.
End of it,
To the beginning of Enduring Freedom.
Freedom, yes.
But you see it in action.
No,
Enduring Freedom.
No, just seeing the soldiers when they came back.
Okay.
Processing them out.
Okay. So can you tell me a little bit about your experiences as a military woman that while you was in the military, while you was in reserve?
Reserve.
Reserve. As a military woman, you know.
Well, yes. So the reserve, and it was just the 1 week in a month and 2 weeks out the year we would do our training. And during our 2-week training, being a woman, I guess there were some, different, something, I was young then, and I was like, 20,
How old?
21.
Okay.
21.
Mm-hmm.
When we went for the 1990 to the Iraqi Enduring Freedom, that I was probably like 22, 23. That was the first time being away from home for, we was at Fort Stewart. So I was able to come home on weekends, on our long weekends.
Mm-hmm.
But as a woman, I guess there were some different things, but I guess I didn't really pick up on it then. Like I hear stuff that other women have gone through. So I didn't go through like what they went through.
So you said you saw it, but you didn't recognize what it was?
Yes.
Oh, you were young. How, you say 20?
Yes.
From the country, meaning young in mind?
Yes.
Okay. Just asking.
That's
Just
okay.
asking. Okay. Now, also, you said that your dad went to West Point. You didn't think about being an officer coming in, or just go regular?
Yeah, just regular. He was just stationed on West Point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was an officer in the
Okay.
on West
Okay,
Point.
he worked. Okay. Okay. So you never thought about going just regular Army instead of reserve?
No, because I was still like always a quiet, shy person.
Oh.
So I wanted to still stay home, close to home.
Okay. All right. And after you left the military, what did you do?
Well, I've always had a job. I worked at the Bank of America. It wasn't Bank of America then, because my military reserve time was just the 1 week in a month. So I worked at the bank, and in 1994 I started working at the post office.
Okay, let me retract.
Oh.
You said your reserve time. How long did you stay in the reserve?
27 years.
20. Okay, so 27 years at what location?
We was at Decatur, Georgia.
Oh, you always was here in Decatur?
Yes.
Okay.
Until our unit was called up to go active duty.
To Desert Shield,
Desert Storm. And we went to Bosnia in 1998.
Oh, okay. What'd you do in Bosnia?
Bosnia, still the clerical admin work and some garden.
Oh, okay. Doing
duty,
what?
guard duty. For I think that was a peacetime.
Okay. Who were you guarding, or what were you guarding?
Oh, just the base camp.
Oh, okay.
Basically, yes.
Okay. In Bosnia. So what was the purpose of going to Bosnia?
Our purpose, we replaced another reserve unit that was their time was up.
Was that for peace, or was?
Oh
that
yeah, it was a peacetime event.
Peacetime? Okay. Okay. Now go ahead and keep explaining to me about after your military time. After your job.
Well, each time, I was in the same unit the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So in the 1990, my Bank of America held my job, so I went back to Bank of America.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, they held it. And then, so I started working at the post office in 94, and then in 1998, we went to Bosnia, and in Bosnia, the post office held my job. And then from Bosnia, so I was always working at the post office, and in 2003, the post office held my job again.
What happened in 2003?
That's when I went to Kuwait.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
What happened in Kuwait?
Kuwait. I was doing clerical admin work and some guard duty, too.
Okay. So you name of the city or anything interesting happening in Kuwait?
In Kuwait, we was on Doha, the base camp called Doha.
Was that like Tent City?
Tent City. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Tent City. We would and help the soldiers with doing their ID cards and paperwork.
Okay. Can you explain to someone that don't know anything about going overseas or going to war what Tent City was like? What Tent City was like?
They had built up a lot of tents. They did have wooden floor, like pallets of a floor, and that's where we would sleep. The showers and the bathrooms, that was in the trailers. They were separate from the tents.
Okay, you had trailers.
for the bathroom. I think the officers may have stayed in trailers.
How was life for you living there in Tent City?
Being with the other ladies, it was probably 6 or 8 of us in the tent, and we was on a cot. On the cot, we was on a sleeping bag. And we had just enough storage space for our military clothes. So that's all we had was military clothes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was just only 6. You say 6 female?
6 to 8 in a tent.
Okay. Were you mixed with the guys?
No, they would be in a whole nother tent area.
Okay. All right. Were you there when the Scuds was hitting the areas?
Yes, we were. I could hear the sound, and we would have to go into the bunkers. There were a lot of bunkers just made around on the city camp area.
Okay.
But we worked in a big warehouse.
Okay. Did you have any? Did they have any trenches, foxholes?
No.
While you was there? Okay.
Just big build-up bunkers with a lot of sandbags that built it up.
Mm-hmm.
So we would have to go. We've gone in there before. And we would have to we walked around with our mask and our weapon every day.
Is that built up like World War II bunkers?
Yeah, similar to that. Yes.
Okay. And what else, Miss Deane, that happened while you was over there?
Well, we did have, a long weekend, and we went to into the city. For
what city? The one, their major cities over there?
Iraq. Oh, yeah, the Iraq. We must have been in Iraq, where it was real nice, like a palace.
Yeah.
And we were there. It was either a day trip, because I don't remember overnight, and then they brought us back.
Okay.
So it's R&R, relaxation.
How was those sandstorms for you over there?
Oh yeah, they really did blow a lot. The sand,
Yeah.
it was strong.
Cold
winds.
at night?
Yes, it was cold, cooler at night.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you meet any of the Iraqi people?
Not that I would talk to them regularly, but we would see them in the kitchen, in the dining facility, and then in the cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning and picking up the trash.
Really? Okay.
Could see them.
You had a nice job over there.
Yes, I did.
Did any of your friends get that you know of that get hurt while they was over there, or got missing, or was in action?
No,
Did you know anyone
no. All
personally?
of our people came back. Yes,
That's awesome.
yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, then after you came back and you went into your civilian life, what are you doing nowadays?
Well, I'm still working at the post office, and I do volunteer at a lot of different organizations. United Food Force, they
name some of them organizations that you involved with, Ms. Deane.
United Food Force, we put it's a food pantry, so we put the food into people's cars when they drive past.
Mm-hmm.
I have done the USO at the airport for the soldiers that come through. That was just through another organization. I have Wounded Warrior Project. I enjoy that organization. I've been in that one maybe about 4 years, Wounded Warrior Project. A Facebook group called Georgia Military Women. We do a lot of different events. It's close to over 4,800 of us from Georgia in that organization. Facebook page group.
What do you mean by Facebook? You only meet on Facebook?
Facebook, because it's a social group. It's not like a 501c or nothing.
Oh. Okay.
It's just social, and if you're on Facebook, then and you're a veteran woman, then you can join it.
Oh, okay. And what else, Miss Deane?
Other volunteering. I do volunteer at a lot of different organizations. I'm trying to think of other organizations, but volunteering. The National Association Atlanta chapter. I'm in that organization too. National Association of Black Military Women.
Okay, that's a lot of programs.
Yes.
Do you like serving?
Yes, I do.
Why is that?
I think I would see it probably when my mom did it when I was a little younger, and it didn't really pick up on it until I guess I started doing it.
I know.
Yeah.
If you served in the military, you're always serving when you're out.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, Ms. Deane. Anything else you can add? You want to add to?
No, that's
That you
about
can-
it.
Okay, so your time in the military seemed to have been a pleasurable time.
Yes. Now that I think back, it was probably while I was doing it during the time, it was, wanting to always get out. But after I've done 10 years of the reserve, they said, just go ahead and do the next 10. And I ended up doing 27.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the reserve. In the reserve.
Reserve,
You
yes.
never wanted to go regular.
Active, no.
No. Okay. I'm trying to think of something. And your daughter that's with you today, is that your only daughter?
Yes, she's my only one.
Okay. So she have really experienced your military life.
She has, because my mom had to watch her when I had to go away to Desert Storm. I mean, in 2003.
How was that for you?
Yes, she was to leave her. She was 13, 14 months old.
Wow.
So I was gone for that year.
Yeah.
And it took her a minute to realize who I was when I came back. So that was a little sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. But you got through it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So the only child. Oh, that's awesome. So if someone were to ask you or to give them insight on whether they should go into a military career, be it reserve or active, what advice would you give them?
I would suggest them to do it to give them some discipline and a good skill there, and they'll get to travel. So I would suggest reserve, at least go through the basic and training for their job, and then they will see if they will want to do it every day, which is active duty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ms. Deane, what advice would your last words, what advice you would give to the world?
Freedom isn't free.
Say it again.
Freedom isn't free.
And why do you say that?
It's a lot of hard work and to get through it. Yes.
And that is a true statement, because we believe freedom is free, but it's really not. We fought for it to be free. It's really not free. Is there anything else you want to add, Ms. Deane?
No, I don't have anything else. Yeah.
Mary, I've got some questions.
Okay. Okay.
So I want to take you back just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Why Army? Why Army Reserves?
Yeah, I thought I asked her that.
What made you want to be in the military?
Yeah.
I think because I didn't see my dad doing it the whole time, but living so close to the Army base, because we would use their facilities. My mom would go to the commissary. I was taking ballet when I was that young. Just using all the facilities that was on Fort McPherson, the swimming pool, the day camp, summer camps. And so being on the Army base, and then I did work at the PX in 86, right? Well, 85. I worked at the PX. So seeing the soldiers come in and out on Fort Gillem.
So you just like the experience of the military?
Yes.
Were you ROTC? I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Were you ROTC?
No, I wasn't ROTC.
How did your family feel about you joining the military?
At first, I think my mom, she really probably didn't want me to join. I know she didn't want me to go active duty, but I said I was going to go reserve, so I would still be home, because that was basic training was one of the other first times I had left home, and it was in South Carolina, and I grew up here in Georgia, so a couple states over.
So tell us a little bit about your training. It's the first time away from home. So describe your training. What was that like?
Yeah.
I
Basic.
was
Start with
scared.
basic.
Yeah, basic. Yeah, I was scared to be away and having to listen to the drill sergeant. Was pretty sure I had the 2 men and a lady drill sergeant, and then meeting and being with around other ladies. Well, my age group ladies in that barracks for the waking up, sleeping, eating, and we had to end up being a team to get through it. It was
So what was the hardest part?
hardest part. Oh, well, physical fitness. It was doing the running. I mean, but they did train us for it, running and the sit-ups and the push-ups. Those were the 3 main things of the PT test.
Yeah.
And then
Did you get into any fights or, basic training was rough. So did you
Right. No, I didn't, because I sort of stayed quiet and to myself. I mean, I did have to, do the teamwork, and we got through those different trainings. I know shooting a weapon was difficult, and map reading. They put us out there in the woods, and we had to figure out how to get back. Which it really was a trail. It's just we didn't pick up on it because they wanted us to read the compass and the paper of the map. Yes.
Where did you have basic training at?
Basic training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
Yeah. Were you with that first group of women that was acclimated into, when did you go in basic training?
In 86, no.
Oh, no. I was the first group.
Okay.
I just remember, yeah. 1981 was the first group.
Oh, okay.
So that was good experience. Oh, your experiences while you was in basic training as a black female, how was that as an African American? Did you notice anything, or was it just because you were shy?
Yeah, no, I didn't notice anything of any racism or anything. I didn't. No.
Even sexism?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize it.
Yeah. Basic training.
How about Bosnia? Tell us a little bit more about Bosnia. That was your first trip overseas, I guess, right?
Yes, that was.
Yeah.
So what was that like? What was your what do you remember most about being in Bosnia?
Just when we got off the plane and riding to our base camp, the torn down and blown up cities, because it had got to be peacetime by the time we got there. But just riding through the city, we could look out the window and see how it looked. Some of the buildings were blown up and everything like that. Yeah.
How was that for you? Being that you shy, sheltered a little bit, I would say,
Yeah.
and actually seeing that war-torn city, how was that for you? Emotionally, how was that for you?
Yeah, it was sad because not having seen it in the United States, it probably was mental. I sort of probably blocked a lot of it out by now, but it could have been a little mental then. Just didn't pick up on it. All right.
Good. So that's good.
Tell me what an average day would have been like in
That's the
Bosnia.
one.
You talk about clerical and doing some guard duty and stuff, but give us kind of a picture of what a typical work day. What kinds of things would you have done?
So we wake up early to do exercises and PT. We did PT every day, physical fitness every day.
What's PT?
Physical fitness. Physical fitness every day. We go to chow and eat breakfast, and then we had maybe an hour before we had to be to work at the office to do our admin clerical work. Some of it was day by day. If soldiers needed an ID card, or they were trying to reassign out of Bosnia to another location, because we were helping the active duty soldiers, Army people that was there. Then we worked 3 to 4 hours, and we have a lunchtime. So we go to lunch at different times. Then just do our clerical admin paperwork again, and then it'd be dinner time. And then by 6 or 7, it was different shifts also, because some soldiers needed work done, at 8 and 9 at night. So then later on into the couple of months, we had to be on shift work. And then within shift work, we had to do shift work with guard duty because the other unit, they didn't have enough soldiers to do their guard duty. So us as clerical, I mean, we know how to do it because we were trained in basic, how to do the garden. So we already walked around with our weapons every day anyway. So we had to go to the guard shack and guard, just standing there and looking over if we heard something or saw something. I guess we would have been ready to shoot. But that didn't come up in our situation.
Did you ever feel like you was going to be in that situation?
To have to shoot at something, no.
You never felt...
Well, it was just so dark out there, but I guess we were just
Never
there,
heard anything
because
yeah.
it was still that I'm pretty sure the infantry people were still out there too. It's just us clerical, we were a little further back than the infantry people. Okay. Yes.
Anything you want to comment on or anything you remember about your coworkers and your supervisors? What's your take on the people that you worked with?
Because we worked already the 1 week in a month, on our drill weekends, it seemed okay. They were always older than me, and a lot of them had already been active duty before they came to the reserve. Mm-hmm. They were fair, and as long as we did our work, our paperwork that was due at that time, some of it did have time limit, a due date because the soldier needed it right away, even if it was a Red Cross message. That was some stuff that was done real quick.
Y'all did Red Cross messages?
Yes, we would try and get to the soldier.
Did y'all have a lot that came through during that time you was there?
In Bosnia, we did have a few. Not some of them were, our soldiers, but then it was from our unit that I was in, because it was over 100 of us that went. But other soldiers from another unit, because we were there to take place of this other unit who had left, so we were doing other people's work too.
And what's your clearest memory from Kuwait, from your time in Kuwait?
Hearing those sounds and having to go into a bunker.
What sounds?
The sounds of like a bomb. Yeah, the siren. Something that had happened out of our base camp. So the siren sound. And if we wasn't near a bunker, then we had to get under our desk when we was in our building in the warehouse working.
Did you also have to take the that white pill that they was offering most of the soldiers that was over at that time?
No, I didn't get the white pill, but
the nerve agent pill.
Nerve agent, no, I didn't take that. But we did get the anthrax shot.
Did y'all have to take it?
Yes, the shot.
Y'all took it before?
Before we left.
Really? How was that for you?
The anthrax?
Yeah, I mean, them actually giving you the shot before you actually got...
In that country? Yes, yeah. We did.
Oh, wow.
It was one of the immunizations that we had to take.
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh.
When we went. We had to have it, but we didn't take it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was coming home like?
It was, I was happy to, I mean, we went to back through Germany for out processing when we left Kuwait and Bosnia.
Okay.
We came through Germany. I'm not sure which base camp, fort it was. And just to know that, we were on the plane getting ready to come back to the United States. I was just real happy. Yeah.
See a baby.
Yeah, to see my daughter and everything from Kuwait in 2003. Yes.
So I should know this. I'm getting dates mixed up here. But
okay.
Your Bosnian deployment, was that when she was 13 months old? And
no.
It was Kuwait.
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 Yeah, I didn't have any children.
How did you kind of stay in touch? Were there things that you did that your mom did maybe to help you kind of, just letters, emails? How did you communicate with home while she was so little?
Yes, it was letters and emails, and we would call on the telephone. I don't remember being like FaceTime or any videoing. We just call, and I guess she would hear my voice over the phone. Yes. And send pictures, paper pictures.
That must have been hard.
Yeah, it was. Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
What did you do when you got back to kind of reestablish that? How long did it take before you felt like you were back to normal?
Knew who you were.
I think it took about 3 to 4 months. So my mom would say, you just have to go to McDonald's to the Playland, and we get the meal and go to McDonald's. Chick-fil-A probably had a Playland, but I know we went to McDonald's. Even I think IKEA had a little Playland in that store, so she would go in there, and but in IKEA, I would shop. She would be in the Playland, but McDonald's, I would sit there and watch her. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes she didn't, and I had to put her in daycare. She didn't really want to go to daycare. Yeah, because then she was sort of getting used to me thinking I was going to leave and not come back again. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's told that even in a child's mind, 1 month seems like years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure it seemed like years for her
Uh-huh.
that you had come back. That's awesome.
Anything
Thanks.
else you remember?
Oh.
Any other
That you want to
memories?
talk about?
No, nothing right
That
now. Yeah.
Any awards you want to tell us about, or?
We'll just our regular Army awards we would get.
Nothing is just regular.
Regular, I know.
When you have served, nothing is regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know them all right off, but just standing in front of the platoon to receive the award was a good thing, good feeling. Yes.
Yeah, being a girl from Baltimore.
Yeah, I was born there, and I know I was there between from birth till 3 or 4 years old, and then I know we went to New York to West Point.
You mentioned about rifle range, how difficult that was for you. Why?
It was the first time holding a gun or a weapon.
Was that scary for you?
Basic. It was at the beginning until the drill sergeants, they explained to us, the safety of everything, and taking it apart, make sure you put all the pieces back in it or it's not going to work right. So that was something that I made sure I kept all the pieces, so there's some small pieces to it.
I see that you went to NCO Leadership School. Did you have to lead any soldiers while you was in those locations?
Yes,
I
had.
How was that for you as far as leading them while you was in a war situation?
They listened. They were E3 fours. By then I must have been E5. They were good because they had just came from A.I.T, learning their job A.I.T, so they knew they were sharp soldiers.
So when you mentioned about the siren going off, and that means that you got to go on alert. So was any of your soldiers didn't know how to put their uniform on or how to put their gas mask on, that you had to help? You had any situations like that?
Oh, no, they knew how to put it on.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was good. They knew how.
Yeah, yeah. We had a lot of them that didn't know how.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, Ms. Deane, do you have anything that you can think of that you can share to the world to help motivate this world to be a positive place?
Oh, wow. Be a positive. Just hang in there and just hang in there. Yeah. Yeah.
You got,
Ivy, is there anything that
yeah. Your daughter?
any stories she told you that she had?
Right. That she forget because we got her on the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just remember, I was excited when she was retiring.
Well, tell us about your retirement.
Yeah,
Thank you.
retirement. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So with reserve, we sign a contract for every 4 to 8 years. So by the time I got over the 20 years, I had an indefinite contract. So I can get out really any time after that 20 year. That was that contract I had signed. And so by 2013, my daughter, she must have been maybe middle school. And me having to leave for her 2 weeks out the year, I was having to leave her with my mom and dad. And they were in their late 70s. And it just got to be too much. They were having, get her to school and everything. So I was, able to retire just, with good standing from the reserve and go ahead and be more at home with her, my daughter, instead of having to be gone those 2 weeks out the year. Because I wasn't deployed anymore after 2003.
So they give you a party?
No, I didn't have a party. Just my retirement letter, and I should have brought that, the flag, retirement paper.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, I
You could
should have
show
brought
that.
that.
But I noticed on here you said that you sustained combat service injuries. You put yes.
Injuries, yes. The PTSD, I think I have that PTSD, and the boots bothered my feet. So
Everybody feet.
feet, yes. Some service connected for my feet and one
okay.
knee.
You think that hearing them bombs go off regularly, being on alert 24/7 in that situation?
Yeah, that was probably the caused the PTSD, because I would come back home and dream of different stuff that
Yeah.
the
Then
dreaming
you saw
of it.
how it affected you.
Affected,
You
yes.
didn't recognize it in the middle of it, but after you left, you saw it more.
Yes, I saw it more, and I'm watching the news on TV
You realized that's what was going
going on.
with you.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. So what would you tell a soldier that don't realize there's something that's going on? What would you tell them?
to go and go to the doctor and see if the symptoms that they have could be PTSD, and the doctor will recognize it.
Okay. Did anyone have to kind of coerce you to go, or you just went on your own?
Yeah, I went on my own because I figured something was going on, because I wasn't getting everything done in a day. It seemed like I kept repeating stuff
Oh.
in the house, as far as cleaning or just not enough time in the day to get stuff done. And other than dreaming, the dreams
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, the nightmares.
Nightmares, yes.
Okay. Miss Sue,
That's all I have.
that's all I have too. Would you recommend anyone to join the NABMW?
Yes, yeah,
Why?
I will. Oh, it is a good organization. I've only been in it maybe about 3 years. I haven't gone on a lot of the events y'all have done, but I've
I'm talking about y'all.
come, and I'll tell more ladies about it.
I thank you, Miss Deane. Do you have anything else you want to add? A comment or story or emotional? I'm not emotional, but a inspirational note before we finish this interview.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for your service.
Oh, okay.
We
Thank
thank
you.
you for your service.
And
Thank you.
for taking the time to come in and be
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you.
I know them cheeks are red. That beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.